Sometimes a stranger reaches out and offers you a helping hand and changes your life. That's what a group of Sarasota men are hoping to do. They're offering a college scholarship to a football player from a Sarasota high school. Not one of the stars, but someone who would not otherwise get a scholarship, but deserves a helping hand in paying for his education. And they're presenting it in the honor of my husband, Coach Bud Carson.
Bud Carson, in his first game as an NFL head coach, waves to Chuck Noll and celebrates a victory.
Sports Illustrated named him the defensive coordinator of the 20th century. Bud Carson was head coach of the Cleveland Browns and Georgia Tech, and defensive coordinator of the Steelers, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Jets, and the Eagles. When he died, friends created the Bud Carson Legacy Award. Here's where it all started, right here at Patrick's in downtown Sarasota. My husband loved to come down here, sit around with a bunch of guys talking football. They were especially high school football fans, and when he died, they hung his picture here, and they came up with a scholarship in his honor.
And after Bud passed away, we decided, hey, we want to do something that Bud would be happy with, and started up this foundation to award a defensive player with this scholarship.
Riverview coach John Sprague, who knew Bud well, says this is the perfect memorial.
I don't think that Bud Carson ever made a decision in his life that didn't deal with the welfare of his players. I think that every decision he ever made, and I knew him personally, spending hundreds of hours with him, that his utmost thing was his concern for his players. Did they get a college degree?
This scholarship won't go to a football star. It'll go to a player passed over for the Division I big-time college scholarships, but who gives it all on the field. Coach Sprague recommended defensive end Dane Durston.
He's not the biggest, but he ended up being probably easily the most valuable defensive player we had.
Dane has applied and written the required essay.
I just thought it was a great thing to have for people who don't have the ability to earn scholarships, and a scholarship like this I thought was just something good for kids like me.
The scholarship competition is open to all Sarasota County defensive football players who are not receiving NCAA District I scholarships. Your football coach can help you apply. The winner of the $5,000 scholarship will be chosen from essays. A golf tournament will be held the first weekend in June to raise money for the scholarship. For more information on the scholarship and the golf tournament, go to our website and click on links we mentioned.
Head coach waves to Chuck Noll and celebrates a victory.
Bud Carson had a great football career. Head coach of the Cleveland Browns and Georgia Tech, defensive coordinator of the Steelers, the Rams, the Colts, the Chiefs, the Jets, and the Eagles. He loved high school football here on the Suncoast. After his death, his friends got together and established the Bud Carson Legacy Award, a $5,000 scholarship that will go to an outstanding defensive football player who won't otherwise get a football scholarship to a major college. Today, a panel of judges interviewed the 4 finalists.
I'm looking for someone who would embody and characterize something that I thought was really important about Bud Carson. And that was that Bud had the ability to make people better by virtue of his character and by who he was, without having to just preach and talk to them.
The finalists are Chad Ellis, captain of the Sarasota High School football team. He's heading for Florida State to major in finance. He ends the required essay for the scholarship saying about future goals, "I shall persist until I succeed."
Not really experienced because I'm young.
Middle linebacker Leroy Butler, most outstanding defensive player at Booker, told the judges when he was told he was too small to play football at Booker, he set out to prove them wrong.
What I did was took that as motivation. Instead of being discouraged, I used that as motivation and fueled forward, and was determined to become the starting middle linebacker at Booker High School. It was not an option.
Great thing to have.
From Riverview, coaches recommended Dane Durston. He was named Most Valuable Football Player, and his coach says on the field and in life, he stays committed and plays hard until the final whistle blows.
Then I usually will go home, get a shower.
Isaiah Carpenter played on both the offense and the defensive line at Venice High School. He's heading for the University of South Florida.
I'll be either majoring in education or computer sciences. If I do major in education, I'd like to major in either history or science.
Working at the pizza place, doing this and doing
The judges will have a hard decision choosing the winner.
Someone that has a good, strong mind, good attitude, wants to contribute back to the community, you know, which all the kids have shown us today.
Tonight was Senior Awards Night at Venice High School. ABC 7's Linda Carson was there to present a very special award to a football player.
This is the Senior Award celebration here at Venice High School, and every one of these students that you see on stage here has won a scholarship to college. Some small, some large.
From local organizations, institutional scholarships from the schools that they are going to, national organizations like Walmart. They're getting over 300 different scholarships and awards tonight.
My late husband, Bud Carson, was also honored tonight. He was head coach of the Cleveland Browns and Georgia Tech and defensive coordinator for the Steelers, the Rams, the Colts, the Chiefs, the Jets, and the Eagles. Sports Illustrated named him Defensive Coordinator of the Century. Tonight, in his memory, Daniel McCarthy and I presented a $5,000 Coach Bud Carson Legacy Award.
Bud was a friend and an inspiration to an awful lot of people, and this scholarship is in his memory. And Isaiah, congratulations.
Isaiah was chosen by a panel of judges from 4 finalists, 1 from each Sarasota County high school. The Bud Carson Legacy Award goes to a defensive football player who's not receiving a football scholarship to an NCAA Division I school. Isaiah says it means a lot to him.
It helps me out a lot financially with my parents. They're putting 3 of us through college in the fall. It's also a very great honor. He was a very good man. He did a lot of things for the community and for the sport of football, which I love and I enjoy playing and I enjoy watching.
Isaiah is off to the University of South Florida to major in computer science. Bud Carson's friends will watch him with pride.
We wanted to design something that would live on for Bud.
Almost 100 students receiving more than $1.1 million in scholarships. Our congratulations goes out to each other. From Venice, for ABC 7, your Suncoast News, I'm Linda Carson.
And the first annual Bud Carson Legacy Award Golf Tournament will raise money to continue this scholarship in the years to come. The action will be at Misty Creek Country Club Friday, June 1st. You can pick up an entry form at Sam Snead's Restaurant, or you can call 232-5496 for more information.
It was not the best day for a game of golf, but the cold rain did not stop more than 75 golfers from playing in the first annual Bud Carson Legacy Award Scholarship Golf Tournament. The event ended with the presentation of a $5,000 scholarship to Venice High School senior football player Isaiah Carpenter.
Even, from the grave, he's touched my life. He's helped me with my education. And he's a great man, and honestly, to have my name mentioned in the same sentence as that man is an honor, and it humbles me down inside because that is a great man. That's a legend.
Isaiah will continue his education at USF. Each year, the scholarship will go to a Sarasota County defensive football player nominated by his coach who is not receiving an athletic scholarship.
Nice award for him tonight.
Congratulations.
Yes, very articulate young man.
I've had some of my misspent youth spent there during that time. Actually, misspent youth. Misspent adulthood.
Well, the weather looked like it was great there, Bob, and it sure was here.
It's okay. It's okay there. They're going to need some showers. They're going to get some periodic rain. There's some cold front actually making its way through the deep south right now.